Hey guys, welcome back to Playing the Senior. Chapter 6. Playing a key witness in Becca's mock trial lets you walk in another woman's shoes for a day, but will it change how you view your own life? Probably. We're going to be questioning everything, questioning our life, questioning our world, questioning our existence. Get a little dramatic here. Chapter 6. We are the champion. Na 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 na. You meet with Becca at a small cafe on Northbridge University campus. She stands up when she sees you, twisting strands of her hair around one finger. I drove over as soon as I could. Your first mock trial sounds like a big deal. That's because it is a big deal. We argue a pretend case, but in front of a real judge. That still sounds like it should be no sweat for you. Normally you'll be right. Except my mom just called to say she's coming to watch mine. She's taking half a day and everything. And that's bad. She's never come to anything I've done before. And while it means a lot that she's trying to change that, she wrings her hands. I'm 100 times more nervous. I can't screw this up in front of her. Becca, she'll be proud of you no matter what. It doesn't matter what she'll be proud of you. She won't take a day off from work and come all this way just to sit in judgment. She's here to support you. You think so? Look at everything you accomplished so far. How could she not be proud of you? I can always count on you from my daily sharp perspective. Becca sighs. Mom or no mom, I'm still nervous about performing. It would mean a lot to see a friendly face in the courtroom. So you want me to come? Of course I'll come. A mock trial sounds exciting. What usually happens? The faculty picks a real-life case that's already been tried and switches some of the identifying details around. Then we try to case ourselves in front of a real judge. Opening statements, cross-examination, the whole thing. With witnesses and everything? Yeah, we use drama students and volunteers mostly. Why? Could I participate? Pretend to be another person for a day is on my bucket list, and this sounds like the perfect opportunity. Why not? I'll talk to my professor. Just don't expect me to take it easy on you in cross-examination. You and Becca chat for a few more minutes before you head back to Hartfeld. Hey, I'm dying to be someone else. Next day, you arrive in the courtroom about an hour before the mock trial is scheduled to start. Becca comes up to you with a file folder. Good news, one of our volunteers called in sick, so you get to be a witness. Here's your character info and witness statement. She hands you the folder. Don't I get a script? There are no scripts in mock trials. So we gotta wing it? So I'm making it up as I go along? Not exactly. The answers are all in your witness statement, but how you answer is up to you. So I could get up on the witness stand and collect my answers like a chicken? Sure, if your character's a chicken. Mock trials teaches how to question different kinds of people. Helpful people, hostile people, unpredictable chicken people. The important thing is to stay in character no matter what. Don't worry. I'll stay and help more, but I need to go over my opening arguments one more time before the trial. Good luck. Becca rushed off before you could ask anything else. She sat down heavily on one of the benches. So I had to improvise the whole thing. I guess that's one way to step into another person's shoes. You open the file and quickly read through the basic details of the trial. Maria Smith, a home care nurse, stands accused of murdering Eleanor Jones, her elderly patient. Okay, Maria Smith, Eleanor Jones. I gotta remember this. Maria Smith, Eleanor Jones. Ooh, juicy. Nothing like a good murder. Not quite what I was thinking. A woman a judge is gonna stop short on her way past you. It's nice to see her again. Sorry, I volunteered to play a witness for this mock trial, and I'm a bit rattled that I don't have a script to read from. That could be a challenge. With no script to rely on, you have to get to the heart of your character all on your own. Who are you playing? Maria Smith. You glance back down at the file. Maria Smith! Oh. Vivian Jones, the victim's daughter and the witness for the prosecution. She's the one who called 911 claiming she saw what happened. Okay, Vivian Jones. You continue through the character file. And apparently she's a spoiled, hostile narcissist with low impulse control and designer taste. Okay, this is going to be hard. Sounds like you got quite the character in your hands. Her profile says she's a small-time actress, but lives in the highlight whether she can afford it or not. Bad debt, credit card fraud, bounce checks, suspicious insurance claims, but her mother bailed her out of anything serious. This is going to be challenging. Vivian's world is a lot of years away from mine, and I can't understand the reason behind the decisions she makes. Maybe she's not driven by reason. Try to think of the emotions behind her actions. Every person, good or bad, has emotions that drive them. It was make people people. It's a common thread that connects us all, regardless how different we may seem. That's an excellent point. I need to see her as a person and not a character. It might not be easy, but I think doing this would give me some valuable insights. Still, Vivian Jones doesn't sound super trustworthy. How are people supposed to take her testimony seriously? The woman laughs. Thankfully, that's up to the lawyers, not you. You just have to be the best Vivian Jones you can be. The woman pats you on the shoulder with a patient smile before she walks past you into the judge's chambers. Once the trial starts, Becca walks in and takes her seat at the defendant's table, while her classmates sit with the prosecution. Please rise. The court of no bridge law is now in session. The Honorable Judge Samantha Winters presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this is an open and shut case. Maria Smith killed Eleanor Jones. She was caught in the act and had motive means the opportunity, as the evidence will establish she is clearly guilty. As Becca stands up to make her statement, her hands shake slightly, and she briefly turns around to catch her eye. Am I in character now? Destroy him! You punch this by punching fists into your palm. Becca nods once, grinning as she turns back to the judge. The prosecution will have you believe that all the clues in this case point towards my client being guilty. But its conclusion is based off evidence that is circumstantial at best and relies on the testimony of a highly biased witness. It's my hope that, once I show you the cold hard facts of this case, you'll put forward a verdict of not guilty. Thank you. The prosecution can call its first witness. That's me, isn't it? For the next hour, both sides call different witnesses and experts to argue their sides of the case. Finally, you hear a character's name being called. The prosecution calls Vivian Jones to the stand. Take a deep breath and try to remember the judge's advice as you walk up to the stand and the clerk swears you in. I need to remember to stay in character. Vivian Jones is impulsive and defensive with expensive taste and a vicious temper. Dang. Like, even this is like the opposite of me too. Okay, she's impulsive, defensive, expensive with expensive taste and a vicious temper. I just gotta remember the opposite of me, basically. Miss Jones, take us through what happened when you arrived at your mother's house that night. I had to buy a new handbag because my pet grandfather of my last one got fewer than 100 likes. Got home around 6. I heard yelling and ran to the stairs in time to see dear old mom taking a swan dive in her wheelchair. And is that when you looked up and saw Maria? Becca shoots to her feet. Objection! Prosecution's leading the witness. Sustained. Keep your questions simple, counselor. Right, sorry. Out of the corner of your eye, you watch Becca do a convert fist pump. Can you tell me what happened when you saw after your mother plummeted down the stairs? I saw Maria Smith. Are you joking? That woman right there. Say this. Yeah! You point dramatically at the defendant. I mean, that's why we're all here today, isn't it? This isn't a picnic. She killed my mom. Let the record show that Miss Jones pointed at the defendant as she said this. So you saw your mother fall down the stairs and you looked up and saw Maria. What happened next? I beat it out of there and called 911. You didn't stay to see if your mother needed help. And do what? I'm not a doctor, although I'm willing to play one on TV. A ripple of laughter echoes through the courtroom. You're doing good so far. Besides, Maria was still there. I didn't want her to kill me too. I played a course before. That's never fun. Before this incident, have you ever had a problem with Maria Smith? She wasn't on my radar. Nurses got a nurse, whatever. But a week before Mom died, I caught Maria pawing through my jewelry box. And you never told your mother about this? I tried. But that daughter, oh, bad. She was pretty far gone by then. My sweet mother was far too trusting. Oh, Maria's such a help. Maria's so good. I need Maria. I'm just like, get a new maid. Maria Smith was a home care nurse. Same diff. She's a thief and a stoop who thought my family was easy pickings. No further questions, Your Honor. This is fun. Does the defense wish to ask anything? Becca saunters towards you, a predatory gleam in her eye. Would you say Maria Smith and your mother shared a close relationship? Maria and my mother? Huh, I'm gonna say this. A lippy old biddy and the girl who fluffs her pillows, not exactly a thrilling crime-fighting duo. Could you answer the question, please? Wow, attitude much? Keep your wig on. I'm getting it. Excuse me? As I was saying, they weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but yet I guess they were pals. I mean, my mom literally paid Maria to hang out around her with her all day. The defense would like to present Exhibit G. I have in my hand copies of emails we found on Maria Smith's phone. Emails between her and Eleanor Jones. It turns out Maria wasn't only hired to take care of your mother. She was also hired to keep tabs on you. Objection, relevance? I'll allow it. Becca hands the evidence over to you. Could you read this highlight passage from your mother's email dated a week before a murder? Maria, my pearl draw earrings are missing. Did you see Vivian take them? You better check her room and quick, before she pawns them too. This matches up with the time you saw Maria pawing through your things. You got Maria a thief and a snoop. Seems the real thief in the house was you. Watch your tone. I pour sugar in a gas tank for less. Oh. Objection. Argumentative. Who? Me or her? Withdrawn. Could you read the second highlight passage, please? What is this, story time hour? Do I need to hand out warm cookies and graham crackers? Just read the email. Excuse me, but I'm an actress. If I have to do a line reading, I insist on getting paid scale. Miss Jones, I will not have you make a mockery of this. Mock trial, or I will hold you in mock contempt. Make a show of rolling your eyes before complying. Miss Jones, I'm worried Vivian cornered me in the kitchen today. I think she knows I've been spying on her. That email was dated 2 months before the first. It seems you have reason to dislike Maria long before the incident happened. She was disrespectful of my privacy, a pathetic two-faced sneak, a bad person. This? That nosy little nobody had no right. Just because she spied on me didn't mean she knew me. So what if I pawned some stuff? Everything in that house was going to be mine a few years anyways. Mutters rise up in the courtroom. What? She wasn't even using no pearl drop earrings. She never left the house. So I killed my mom. So that's all that matters to you? Your future inheritance? Objection. Argumentative. Withdrawn. Careful, Miss Davenport. Miss Jones isn't the one on trial. It doesn't even matter. I know what I saw. What about what you thought you saw? Objection. Ask the answer. Overruled. I want to see where this is going. Ooh. Miss Jones, you saw Maria at the top of the stairs, but did you actually see Maria physically push your mother's wheelchair? No, I didn't technically see that, but... So you witnessed your mother fall to her death, only to look up and see someone you hated. Perhaps you jumped to an understandable, if inaccurate, conclusion. What the conclusion is there? It could have been an accident. You could have seen Maria rushing to save your mother, only to arrive too late. But the brakes were locked on Mom's wheelchair. It wouldn't have been able to roll anywhere while being pushed. What did you say? Wait, give me a moment. Becca rushes back to her table and rifles through her paperwork, searching frantically. After a few moments, she returns to the witness stand, a secretive smile curling her lips. So after you saw your mother fall, you immediately ran outside to call 911. Is that correct? I told you yes. I'm not sticking around with the unhinged murder in the house. Then how did you know the brakes in your mother's wheelchair were locked? Ooh. What? By your own admission, immediately after seeing your mother fall, you exited the building to call for help. Without taking any time to investigate her wheelchair, how did you know the brakes were locked? Holy crap. Well, what do you know? I guess I... Pay down the phone you left. The tidbit about the brakes was in your witness statement, but the file doesn't say how you came by that information. So I'm going to have to make it up. How will Vivian Jones handle this? I'm not the one on trial here. Fine, I did it. I pushed that judge your whack. I feel like she will say the first one. I'm a victim. You should feel sorry for me, not yell at me. I know my rights. Do you? An excited murmur arises in the courtroom, and Becca smiles triumphantly. The defense rests, Your Honor. The volunteer members of the jury file out one by one to deliberate. 5 minutes later, they return to the courtroom. Had the members of the jury reached a verdict? We have, Your Honor. We find the defendant Maria Smith not guilty of all charges. Judge Winters stands up smiling. Hey, hey, we did good. I believe that brings this small trial to end. Please give a round of applause to all our students and volunteers. You grin as everyone in the room cheers enthusiastically. Yay, we stayed in character. Yes! I want everyone to know that both sides argued their case extremely well today, but special mention should go to Becca Davenport. In the real trial, this case is based on the defendant had all the odds stacked against her, but her attorney paid attention to the details and came to the same conclusion Miss Davenport did. She called him the real murderer and successfully defended her client. The devil really is, as I say, in the details. As the judge steps off the bench, everyone in the room relaxes out of their assigned roles. You really gave me a run for my money. You had me on the ropes a few times too, Billy. She turns to you. But you definitely deserve the credit. You were terrific, Vivian Jones. I hope I wasn't too much of a wild card. Lawyers have to deal with wild cards every day. Hostile witnesses, biased cops, unreliable clients. Billy's right. We need to be prepared to dig on our feet and be ready for anything. You helped us with that. How did it feel to get Vivian said it was fun? I can't say it was fun. Do I understand her? I mean, the judge did say, think about the emotions behind the things she did. So, I'll just say this. I definitely don't condone what she did at all. But feeling like she was being spotted on in her own home, I get that can make someone frustrated and angry. But instead of doing something constructive with it, she blamed all her problems on other people. Thankfully, Maria Smith had a savvy attorney who saw right through Vivian's game. So it was a pretty fun taking a walk on the dark side. Getting to Vivian's head was a great way to develop her as a character. I'll definitely try that method as I write my own. Hey, all this has got me thinking. I think I want to focus on criminal law to make sure people like Vivian Jones answer for their crimes. There you are. Oh, Mom. Shannon Davenport comes up from behind Becca, her arms outstretched. My fearless girl, I was on the edge of my seat. The pathetic prosecutor didn't stand a chance. I'm right here. Poor Billy. Shannon and Becca hug. Really? You think so? I was so nervous. You're a force of nature, a fierce, determined ruthless. I've never been more proud of you. You're far too talented to waste your skills on petty criminals. Corporal law, on the other hand. I think that's my cue to go. Whoop, music cut. It was a joke, Mom. The more I think about it, the more criminal law seems like a good fit. Sweetheart, criminal lawyers are a diamond dust. Underpaid, unappreciated, overworked. Is that what you want? Yes. I'm just saying you have options. Imagine how much you'll make work as a corporate lawyer. I guess, but I've heard corporate law can be pretty boring. What if I don't like it? That's what hobbies are for. Whoever said money can't buy happiness never had to worry about paying the mortgage. Shannon, is money all you care about? Becca can make a difference. You're not wrong exactly. I'll say this. I don't want to piss her off. You don't think serving our criminal justice system and making society a safer, fairer place is a worthy goal? You're naive. Criminal law is a lose-lose situation. If you go into defense, you're labeled an ambulance chaser. The prosecutors have it even worse. They're paid by the state. My daughter deserves better than a paltry government salary. Rebecca, I was forced to choose between staying in an unhealthy situation or starting over with nothing. And starting over was hard. With a high-paying job at a prestigious firm, you're never going to have to make that choice. Is that such a terrible thing to wish for? No, but if you really want me to be independent, you have to let me make my own decisions and live my own life. And Becca's not alone. She got people in her life who care about her and want her to succeed. I'm one of those people. Becca, darling, all I want is for you to be happy. Just think about it. For now, I'll leave you two to your victory celebration. I'm due back at the office anyway. Becca shared an air kiss before Shannon files out of the courtroom with the other spectators. Becca stares after her, a conflicted look on her face. I can't help but overhear. Did you say you were interested in criminal law? Judge Winters comes up to you. Oh, Judge Winters, I'm such a fan of yours. I almost lost my cool when I found out you were presiding today. I don't think I've ever heard of fans before. You don't know the half of it. She has a poster of you above her bed. She's reading fan fiction? Okay, that's pushing it a little too far. You're the main subject of her vision board. Okay, all of these sound kind of creepy. I kind of want to say the third one because it sounds less creepy than her having a poster above her bed and writing fan fiction. Wait, what? I told you that in confidence, Luna. I didn't even want to say anything. Just so inspiring, Judge Winters. If what I do inspires law students as promising as you, then I must be doing something right. If you really are interested in my alma mater, Hartfeld University has a world-renowned criminal law program. And many of its professors are former public defenders and district attorneys, so you have a law experience to draw from both sides. Hogg was on my list of preferred law schools. After what I saw today, I would be more than happy to provide a letter of recommendation if you wanted to transfer. Well, thank you. That's amazing. What an incredible opportunity. You don't have to make any decisions right away. Enjoy your victory today. Will you be going to the baristas ball tonight? Who was the baristas ball? It's a fancy party Norwich Law hosts for the student body. It's basically a law prom. I was too busy prepping for this trial to snack a ticket in time. Here, you can have mine. She pulls a beautifully designed ticket out of her purse. Dang. I was invited by one of the speakers, but my wife and I have to fly back to Bridgeport tonight. Aww. Harlene. Becca shoots you a hopeful glance. If I had to go by myself, I would, but I know a certain friend who works way too hard. Come with me. I want to. Really, I don't think I have anything fancy enough for a party like that. Now you have the perfect excuse to get to the fancy. Come on, it'll be fun. The barista ball is typically only for law students, but I've always thought that policy is ridiculous. Who hosts a ball without allowing plus ones? If Luna's half as convinced as she was in the stand today, we should be fine. I won't tell if you don't. Becca grins at you. Come on, think about it. Drinks, deception, a new dress. Let's make some memories. I want to. Dang, that dress is better. I want to, but if I don't go home and spend some time on my thesis before midnight, it's going to turn into a pumpkin. Totally understand. I know it was a last-minute request. I expect it spends a few minutes catching up with the other law students. Your phone blues with the incoming text message. Hey, Luna, tell them I finally got our booth number for NorCon. We're number 1872. I know we've been super secretive about our latest game project, but tomorrow we're going to reveal it to the public. Hope you could come. Excellent. I've been wanting to play the game for ages. You slip your phone back into your purse as Becca packs up her things and the two of you head out. Going to a convention? Ooh, the next day you meet Zach and Sebastian at the Norbridge Convention Center for NorCon, the annual indie game convention. Sorry I'm late. Have you guys been waiting long? No, I'm glad you can make it. You and your friends wander your way through the convention center until you reach a booth decorated with a colorful banner reading Dragon Jest. Looking nice. And I see the cat in the back. Telling Abby come out from behind their table to welcome you. Hey guys, I'm so happy you all made it. You kept this game under wraps for months. We had to see what all the fuss was about. Does it have anything to do with this charming creature? Points to the roly-poly dragon on the Dragon Jest banner. That is the most adorable dragon I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, right. Her name is Gemma. Think she's cute? Wait until you play her. She just in the computer set up on the table showing the Dragon Jest title screen. Abby pressed new game, triggering a cutscene. A ground in the flame though. The game opens in a cozy little cave lined with treasure. Use a simple but colorful animation, the happy dragon bounces into view. Hi, I'm home. Gemma takes a big bite of the side of the cavern. After chewing a bit, she spits out a small pile of sparkling jewels. Dizzy, where are you? Come out, wherever you are. As she moves further to the cavern, she discovers her cave has been ransacked, furniture overturned, concrete smashed, and all Gemma can find is a torn piece of fabric with a coat of arms on it. This is the emblem of the evil. I can't even speak. This is the emblem of the evil Prince Silver Wowzers. He must have kidnapped Dizzy to make him more jewels. I need to go and rescue her. Cassie faces to the Tusker as plucky Gemma heads out to rescue her friend. And that's just a start. What do you think? It's kind of lame. I love the colors though. I love the amazing artwork. Everything's so colorful, happy, and I immediately knew I would like Gemma. I had a lot of fun designing her. You gotta put her on some merchandise. Has backpacks. Could I pre-order Gemma Plus? That's not a bad idea, actually. Tyler wraps her arm around Abby's shoulders and pulls her closer. After I screwed up last year, I thought designing a project together could help us work through our issues, so I asked for her help. I never thought about doing artwork for games before, but I've been really enjoying it. You got a great art for level design, too. Abby drops her head bashfully. I'm still new to it, and there's a lot of work involved in game design, but it's been really exciting. Now I plan on building my experience with some design courses and game jams, so we can keep making our own indie games together. I'm delighted for both of you. Yeah, it seems like a natural fit. The fact that it let us dodge the awkward "what are we doing after graduation" question was a giant plus too. Yeah, right, yeah. It might flash to James and all that could happen now that his own writer career is taking off. Luna, something wrong? Nothing, sorry, just spaced out for a second. Who wants to try playing this game first? I'll have a go. While Sebastian sits down to play Dragon Chess, a gamer comes along and watches the action over his shoulder. His lip curls. Oh my goodness. Is he from Villa Secrets? Don't even remember. I thought this code was for real games. Hey, who asked you? You have no idea what you're talking. What do you mean real games? Who asked you? It's a public event. We too sensitive for constructive criticism. See, this is what pisses me off. People keep saying shit and then they keep masking it and claiming it as constructive criticism. Like, no, you're literally shitting over their game. I think we differ on what the definition of constructive is. I think so much random, man, but when we want your input, we'll ask for it. The gamer's smiles curl into a snarl. I came here to talk with game developers, not the girlfriends. Abby's not the girl, or not the girlfriend. She drew all the artwork and designed half the levels as her game. Tyler's face is so funny. That was your first mistake, bro. No wonder the game sucks. No one hears your bro. You won't recognize the concept of brotherhood if slapped his glove across your face. Girls can handle actual gameplay. That's why they're always asking for romance options. It's sparklers and cutesy crap in the games. Oh yeah, and how well do you handle actual gameplay? That's supposed to be a challenge. Seriously, dude, just buzz off. Ooh, we about to fight. Zach comes up beside you and lowers his voice. Do it, challenge him. What? Why? Think about it, making that competition will attract attention. He won't be able to back out. If you win, his gamer status is toast. If he wins, well, still get a free press for a driver vest. Well, if it would help Tyler and Abby out, I am not throwing down. It's their games that I don't want to escalate the situation if it'll only make things worse for them. The two of you turn back to the argument unfolding. We can't succumb to meet other game devs and share our work with people who appreciate. I'd like for you to leave. That's cute, but drawing pretty pictures doesn't make you a game dev, sweetheart. Don't talk to her that way. The gamer stumbles back at the vehemence in Tyler's tone. Abby Bishop is an artist. She makes beautiful things and worked her butt off to put that beauty into her game. Aw, cute. Abby slips her arm through Tyler's and stands beside him. You're right about one thing, though. I do like sparkles and romance and cuteness in my games. What's wrong with that? Why is it weirder to kiss characters again than to kill them with a frag generate? Or grenade generate. Some of the people with the earshot begin to applaud, and the gamer flinches. Shooters like Lookout and Call of super fun to play, but they're not the only type of game there is. Yeah! Whatever. No one I know is gonna play your stupid game anyway. He slinks away. Abby gives Tyler a kiss on the cheek. He read us to bad rubbish. His opinion is worthless anyhow. You could definitely come in for a copy. I mean, when will Dragon just become available to the public? We plan on playtesting it for a few more weeks to iron out the last of the kings, but once that's done, we'll release it on the fog. I can't wait to buy it, and I wish you two every success. At the moment, Edgar wanders out of the crowd. Dragon Chess, eh? May I have a go? By all means. Edgar settles there for a few minutes, mastering the controls. Hey, this game is a lot of fun. When it's done, will there be an Officer Romance Dizzy or Prince Silver? I've designed this game to have romance option, but we'll certainly keep it in mind going forward. Sounds like PB themselves. Everyone laughs good naturally and chats for a few more minutes before going their separate ways. A few days later, as you read through some of your thesis notes on the couch, you let out a frustrated sigh. James comes out of the kitchen with a bowl of popcorn. Something wrong? I don't know, I've just been putting together all these notes for my thesis. I have all this amazing inspiration to work with, but I can't figure out where to start. You scrub your hands over your face. I've been sitting here looking at this laptop screen for hours. I feel like the answer's staring me right in the face and I'm missing it. I think maybe you've done enough thinking. What? Maluna, maybe your creative battery just needs to recharge. James sits down next to you on the couch and takes your hand. If you're too focused on the trees to see the forest, we need to change the scenery. Maybe somewhere where the lake. Can we go to Japan instead? Well, are you talking about vacation? We don't have any plans this weekend. Just picture it, watching the sunset behind that different horizon, cuddle up in a cozy hotel. Jeez, that's. You throw your arms around him. That's perfect. Excellent. While I look up some picturesque destinations, you could pick the perfect driving playlist. I can't wait. Luna and James are off to find some R&R. Will one of those R's be romance? Keep playing the scene to find. No, I refuse to have romance. Refuse. But it was nice to go on a little vacation. So, anyways, man, playing as a different character for once was so fun. Like, I seriously wish the Hartfeld series we could have had like a different cast, cause I want to play someone new. So anyways, I'll see you guys on next week for the next chapter of the series. So see you then. Bye bye.